Sorry about that. Stephen offered me a couple of hits of a substance and I got distracted. As it happens. Okay, I'm gonna get my game open. We're gonna continue on through. I'm playing through Black Book. It's not the most enticing of the games. However, it is still very fun. It's just that it's a little weird. But I also got my new keyboard from Steven. It's so cute. He got it because one of his friends gave him some money for helping him move. And wouldn't take it back. What you gonna do? Okay, got to get that undone, I guess. My remote control kind of makes me. I don't really want it right now. I'm gonna try and get. I'm gonna try and get through chapter 2 today. We're gonna see how this goes, because now I know actually what I'm doing.
Wake up, Vasya! Vasilisa!
Grandpa?
Well, have you come to your senses? A minute ago, no one was here.
You tell old Yegor about your meeting with the Chort.
So the second seal is gone. Now it's time for a water one. Good job, Vasya. Good. We might
We did
actually
it.
make it. Well, you rest a bit now, before your next task.
Black Book. Ooh. I'm gonna put back a key. This one. Get this one, and then looks like another key. Sounds pretty useful. It's not as useful. Cool, that gives me a good start for the next few. Well, let's see. keep him busy for a long ass time. That's the longest one we got for him. Okay, cool.
Vasya, what's that? What in the name are you doing? You can't pat me. I'm not your cat. I'm a demon, alright?
Can't bet you. Let me tame him with a...
Wait, what poker? Are you mad, Gramps?
Maybe that will make you a better Susetko. I have to feed you for that out of my canned heart. Yesterday, some bird flew in. I had to chase it off. Where were you then? Huh? Not a sign, you furry short.
Why, stop, come on, you'll hate me, damn it. Be careful, Igor. Alright, I get it. I will do a better job as a Susetka from now on.
That's better. Next time my heat will find its mark.
He's not the kind to spoil his children.
I know, right? What happened after you became a spirit?
Seems like I do remember. We Susetkas can see future quite well. The past we forget after a century or so. I was from Chut's tribe, I think.
You're one of the Chut? They say Chut are small and wide-eyed. And you're cats!
There are spirits like that, called Chut. People lived here, a tribe like Komi-Pyrmins, a long time ago. So, I was one of them. There was my hut, at the same place where the church was built. Or a dugout it was. They must have buried me under the threshold. So I became a house spirit. And when Izba was gone and the church appeared, then I must have moved there. A lot of things happened. I will stir my memory a bit more about how I was Susetka in that Izba. Tell you later.
So you can take any shape?
I can. A wolf or a man, take a pick. Usually don't need it though. Ordinary people see us as shadows, nothing more. The rest they imagine themselves.
Let's go. We'll talk later.
Well met. Is this the house of old Igor?
That's right. What brings you here?
Here, I brought a gift for you. Salt. Hear me out, please.
Okay, well,
I'm from Ustbarovsk. I have a salt factory there. I'm Pahom Nikolaevich, the manager. My business is quite serious. I need to speak to you eye to eye.
You need to speak to Vasilisa. She's the one in charge.
A knower girl? That's a dangerous job.
No such thing as a safe job. Everything is as God wills it.
It is as you say. God abandoned our salt works. One day there's some noise in the salt oven. Another, some shadows near the salt boxes.
So what? I see nothing strange. These things happen all over the gubernia.
This is true. However, there was no brine at first. And the other day, some workers went missing.
oh dear.
It's been several days. The police don't care. They say they'll be back. I've already organized my own guards.
Uh-oh.
I myself saw a kind of shadow near the barns. It disappeared the moment I saw it. I was told you can help me deal with spirits, and so I came here.
You said the salt started to disappear.
For half a year we had little to no salt. Disasters, one after the other, but we held on. Now we struck brine. Workers have gone missing.
Tell me about your salt works.
It isn't close. A factory near Ust-Urolka. We do everything there. Extract the brine and load the Permyanko onto the barges. Permyanka is what we call our salt. Accidents happen, can't avoid them. But we never had to deal with demons.
Tell me, Pahom Nikolaevich, how people went missing.
A week ago we hit brine. So we started working it, day and night. Filled all the salt boxes. I put Alexei from Gorodishevo on the night shift. He went missing. People said he went on a binge. The local doctor says he's an alcoholic. And then Pyotr went missing, also on the night shift.
Did you try to figure out who is kidnapping these people?
Yes. On the third day, I sent a couple of strong men, myself among them. All was quiet at first, and then, at night, some sort of shadow appeared. Trishka called out to it, but it started thrashing about. I still get chills thinking I crossed myself, and the shadow ran to the barn, or to the oven, or to the salt box. I couldn't tell which. Come morning, I saddled the horses.
I won't leave you hanging.
But if we help you, don't forget about our reward. Perhaps you have some ancient or consecrated item?
Don't worry about that. We won't forget. The main thing is that we find who is to blame.
Have you had any arguments with the Vodyanoi?
With the Vodyanoi? He doesn't give us any trouble in the factory. I'm a God-fearing man. We offered our Vodyanoi vodka and baked treats.
All right, I'll take a look at your factory.
I organized transportation for you. They'll get you to the station. There, the manager will show you the way to the factory. Go as soon as you're ready. I'll go on ahead. Well, see you soon.
God himself sent him, Vasya. If only I had some Kupala salve, I could get there instantly. Oh, well, when Kupala comes, I'll get the required herbs.
We're gonna go with the cat, apparently.
Cherdyn, 100 verst. Solikamsk, 22 verst. Ustyrolka, 10 verst.
Because I just saw herbs as I was coming over. Nice!
A restless mischief of magpies is circling the telegraph post. The white collars of these birds flicker in the moonlight.
Do I
A
have
restless
to?
mischief. You read a black Zagavar. One of the birds drops dead at your feet.
Okay. This is a good omen.
This cart has seen better days. It has some useful household tools, an axe and the like. Fedka, go shoot some magpies on the street. I'm sick of their cawing.
So I rolled up a cigarette. And then I tell him, you know, spicing it up with curses. Then he crowed and disappeared. Happened.
Was he also asking about your daughter?
Come on, Your Excellence. Every knowledgeable passerby thinks he has to pull my leg.
God bless.
God bless.
The nobleman glances at you.
There aren't any horses at the station.
Really? And what about your Sivka?
The Susetko's been riding that one for 7 nights straight. She doesn't let anybody near. You have to wait for fresh post horses. They're due in the morning.
And listen to Samson's tall stories. My name is Alexander. My companion is none other than the station caretaker.
My name is Vasilisa. I'm going to the Uzbarovsk factory.
You won't make it far without a carriage at this hour. We can play some cards while we wait. Where are you from?
From Vilgard. I have business at the factory. The horses could bring me only as far as this station.
The locals perhaps are afraid of riding in the direction of the factory.
Well, what do you expect? The factory's what a mess. At this rate, we'll be left without a Tsar.
Did the demons cut the lines or...
Who else?
According to you, the demons are to blame for everything. Is winter also their doing?
You bet. Have you heard of Shulikons?
I know about them. And I know for a fact that the winter is not their doing. It's all in the celestial body.
Really?
So what happened to the telegraph?
Who knows? The monitor came.
Samson says the spirits are to blame. He says,
Try living by the forest as long as I have. You'd see stranger things.
What have you heard about the...
It used to be a fine factory. Before the devil came, people started to disappear. There's always some witchery going on.
Was it before the
I heard the same thing from the peasants. They say,
That's right. Everyone knows.
just don't go in the water if you can swim.
He told me about other cases.
Well, there's no lack of misfortune. Pahom sure had it tough. Then all these problems with the brine stuff.
Now they tell me more salt workers are disappearing. God is punishing them.
Or the devil.
What about you, Alexander? Where are you going?
I'm going to Logovoi village. I'm a doctor. Studied in St. Petersburg. The doctor there has his hands full. A difficult case. We've been exchanging letters.
I know a little about folk medicine. What happened here?
A witch doctor. A noble trade, but not as effective as the scientific approach. Well, listen. The peasant girl developed a kind of emaciation. She can sleep at night, hallucinates.
What do the people say?
The usual things. Curses, Khalduns.
I know how to deal with that. Perhaps I could help you.
There's no curse there. I mean, are there even such things? There's a sick girl in Logovoi village. Come, I'll be waiting for you. I mean, I'll be in the village.
Will we get to...
Sure. If Sivka...
I want to ask about something else. I'll go check on you. Maybe I can calm it down.
Go on. His...
The persistent neighing of a horse can be heard from the stables. When you come closer, you see a black shadow.
Oh, a witch! Do your folk have a coven here or something?
Why do you torture the animal? A Sosietko is supposed to look after the horses, not torture them.
So you see me? What of it? This animal is the wrong color. It's not like that of the master.
The color is wrong. What color do you require?
Oh, I'd be happy even with a small, puny horse. But it should be the same color of the master's beard. If I waste this one, he'll buy a new one.
I can arrange something with Samson. I'll tell him to buy a new one.
A new one? Well, you talk to him, witch. We'll see.
You leave the Domovoi alone and get back.
Go see if I can get...
Oh, Vasilisa. So, how's the horse?
I went to the stables. It's true. The Sosietko bothers the horse.
See? I told you. Did you hear that?
A Susietko?
Your stable host says the color is wrong.
I knew it. Something is wrong. Is Pinto not to his liking? What color would he prefer?
The Sosietko wants you to buy a different color horse. But what color does he want? The Sosietko looks at your hair. He needs a gray animal.
Oh, so that's what's wrong. I knew it. All right. I'll buy a new horse. Tell that to our dear Sosette.
Please leave
The
the horse
persistent neighing of a horse can be heard from the stables.
You again. So they don't call you a Noah for nothing.
Samson will buy a new horse.
I know you've settled things. Well, I leave this horse be. Farewell, witch.
Yay, got to talk through it, didn't
The
have to fight.
Domovoi disappears, and the horse gradually settles down.
Ooh, these are all new. I'm gonna just have to start grabbing whatever first one, because those are really cool. And they have a little bit of oomph to them, unlike everything else.
Oh, Vasilisa. So, how's the...
I
Time to
managed
go.
to calm the animal down. I made arrangements.
Well, what do you know? All right. I'll get you where you need.
Thank you for not sharing any more of these wonderful stories.
They aren't stories. That's what happened.
Ridiculous. We gotta go there either way.
The caretaker points in the direction of Ust-Urolka, and the cart with Alexander in it. You quickly draw a circle. The shadows come closer while you prepare the black book. Soon,
Who goes there?
I'm from Vilgard. I'm headed to the salt work.
Cross yourself first.
You make the sign of the cross over.
Phew, I thought I'd run into a demon. That kind wouldn't be willing to bless itself. I was sent for a night watch from Ust-Barovsk village. Shorts are bothering folk at the factory. You're heading there?
Well, yes. I'm an Or from Cherdyn. I'd like to help.
A witch? I'd better get going.
What did you hear about the missing people?
Gone without a trace. At first, we thought they'd gone on a drinking binge. But no. They went missing during their night watch. I heard there was a thick fog on those nights. Looked like a river overflowing.
What have you heard about them?
I heard it
Could it be Chorts?
could be. Oh, kingdom of the Lord. I used to be a salt walker once. See? Ears are all eaten away. Better ears than the immortal soul, though.
Well, God bless you.
Sharp pine trees overhang the road like the legions of demons you've seen in many icons. You run after the fiery whirlwind. You think that you've lost it, but then see it above the trees again. The chase leads you to Logova village. The fiery omen circles the chimney of one of the houses, and then vanishes.
Rogovai village. So something is getting all messed up over
You
there.
knock on the door of the Izba. Alexander opens the doors. Inside, the doctor has already prepared the remedies. Among the bottles, you notice several old...
I didn't expect you to answer the invitation, but come in. Here is the sick girl.
On a bench, under the icons, lies an emaciated woman. Her eyes are open, but clearly do not see. She whispers abrupt...
He'll come. He'll be back. He'll be back.
What are you talking about? Who are you waiting?
Vanya, he's back. I know it.
It seems that this woman is delirious after several sleepless nights.
This Vanya, is he presumed dead?
He's alive. Alive. I've seen him. He's well except for his missing spine.
Her husband was killed in action. The news came not so long ago, they say.
I saw a demon near the village.
That's the tales of Samson. They make you see things.
No, I think evil spirits has a hand in this.
Of course they did.
Don't believe me? I know for sure a demon's at fault. The demon comes to the girl in the image of her dead husband. It drains her of her life force and can lead to her death. What spirit is to blame for her sickness?
Optimal shape for a human dwelling is round. It's not a Bannock.
Could a Susietko be trying to strangle her at night? No. It's more likely that the fiery snake is at... It all fits. The dead man, the visions, the lack of a spine.
Close?
I don't know what a
Yes,
fiery
he's
snake
here.
is. I didn't
Soon
get
my
to
Vanya
know
will come.
that.
There's this type of chort. They take the form of the dead and visit the living. They can... We need to ambush the chort that's been haunting her. If we get on the stove, he won't notice. You'll see it with your eyes if you're close.
This is madness.
If we don't do this, the woman will soon follow her husband. No powders will make her better. Besides, they say that educated men like to put everything to the test.
Alexander reluctantly agrees and gets on top of the stove. You don't wait long. Sparks fly out of the mouth of the stove and out...
Hey, you demon, come again yesterday.
All the streak in the book. Huzzah on the stove.
Why do you torture this girl with a...
You guess.
That's what I think.
That's enough. The snow won't stop me.
The chort turns into a sheaf of sparks. You jump off the stove and...
Let's see how this goes. Seven on hard. That's awesome. Well, there's only one enemy, but sure. Oh dear. Hopefully. Yikes. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, am I so few on lives? Ah. Well, crud. Bookbinding. Be honest, don't really need that. Restart the battle because that was not good. Ah, that is fun. Do you need to have some sort of protection though? Oh dear. There we go. He's kind of too strong. Nope. Nope. Start battle. Let's see how this goes. Okay. All right. Protection. Ah. That's better. Okay. Definitely. Let's go with that. Ah. Okay. It's not users. I don't have the one that I can take the first kind of stuff off of me right now. Nope, dead. Ugh. I don't know what to do. Restart battle, is it gonna let me skip now? Nope. Oh. And then it doesn't hit. Because he has literally 27 built up. Wow, okay. Doing our best. Whoa. Oh, God. Yep. Okay. Yes.
The chort breaks out with a brilliant flame and disappears into the stove. It won't return to this Izba, but it's better for you to prepare for your next encounter with it. You inspect the sick girl. She looks a bit less pale. Her strength is gradually returning to her. Alexander thanks you modestly and prepares to set off. The young man avoids looking at you. It seems his meeting with the demon had a profound effect on him. He reluctantly admits that he whispered some prayers while sitting on the stove.
Chicken. See if this is where I should have gone first.
The murmur of the Chornaya River can be heard amidst the darkness. You also, having heard your voice and the holy words, the spirits disappear. On a stone by the water, you notice a wet comb. You leave the river behind and go back on the road to Ust-Barovsk. The telegraph wires stretch between the poles like the strings of a giant spindle. The wooden structures look alien, and the grim trees around them seem to glare at them reproachfully. By the road, you notice a couple arguing in a lively manner.
Oh, Lord! How do I even begin my journey there? My lord, I'm scared. Did you hear what they were saying on the station?
I'll show you, Scared.
Good evening.
Let God arise, and his foes vanish.
Oh, damn you.
My name is Vasilisa.
Good lord. Why are you roaming around at night? We're up to our necks as it is. I'll get this Samson. He scared all the neighborhood.
I'm telling you, I saw it with my own eyes. Under the poles, the tracks are human, and then they turn into wolf tracks. I'm not going there. You go.
Mind who you're talking to. I'm the Monitor.
What were those tracks?
No animal walks back. When the chief told me about the telegraph, I went over there. So I ran.
Come here tomorrow. I'm sure it won't be as haunted in the morning.
I can't. The supervisors will skin me alive. I've been told to find the source of the problem and fix it.
I'm not afraid of Chorts. I can go there and check.
Well, if my worker doesn't want to, I leave it to you.
Fine by me. I wait here.
All right. I'll be back soon as I deal with the Chorts. The rod is an old one. It's dry. It hasn't rained for a long time.
Didn't realize there was one so close over there.
Here's the torn cable. Just like that man told me, bare feet turn to hooves.
The road leads to the village. In the distance, you seem to discern the settlement lights. The road leads to the village. The road leads to the village. In the distance...
There we go. Hitting the wrong button.
Despite the late hour, the peasants aren't sleeping. Almost all of the residents of this small village have gathered on the street. The discussion quiets down once they notice your figure on the road.
Good evening. Where are you heading?
Good evening to you, good. The telegraph manager sent me to inspect.
Oh, the demon stole it down. Did you see that?
Yes,
Well, if you saw it, off you go. It's dangerous here. The place is haunted. Who knows?
I saw the torn wire. I haven't seen any demons, though. There was some strange... Strange that they stayed there in this dry weather.
Well, it's a Chort we're talking about. He leaves his tracks where he wants.
There's another thing I wanted to ask.
There's nothing more to ask. I'm telling you, go.
The peasants see you off with heavy gazes.
Okay.
Having noticed your approach, the Monitor comes to meet you.
So, did you figure out what's wrong?
Looks like a demon's doings. People in the village are also scared.
See, that's what I was talking about.
This is bad.
We'll call Father.
We'll see about it. And thank you. Here is part of your reward.
Well, goodbye.
You have goosebumps, a sign of a devilish presence. You look around.
Be wise and go forth. No literal sir.
Thank you, Mr. Merchant. Appreciate getting new cards. Visited.
Just before dawn, the village is still, wrapped in icy dew. You're greeted by the whisper of a stream, a breath of damp wind, and the faint song of peasants who stayed up late. The quiet melody restores your powers. You pass the tranquil settlement and go to a crossroads.
Hey, fighting time. Wait, hold up. Do I have? I don't. This one. Get it. Cool. There we go. Let's go. Just put some protection upon my character. And lastly, all those cards look cool as fuck now. Yee, that's so awesome.
You reach the factory office. They were expecting you.
Ah, Vasilisa, you're here? Good.
Yes, the Lord surely helped me to get here. Could at least have sent some horses to get.
It's not that far away.
You really don't know what's been going on? In one village, I had to defeat a fiery snake. In the other village, God knows what's been going on. Demons are caught in the water.
That's all bad news. If I knew beforehand, I would give the coachman some money for vodka. They also get scared in the dark. Well, I'm sure it will work out. What's most important is to go on making salt.
I've heard that even before the disappearances, there was something strange.
People talk.
Can you tell me more about it?
Let bygones be bygones. There was nothing of this sort. No haunting. The brine went away. So they started talking. It was a long time ago. Nothing to do with the missing men. Besides, the brine is here again.
Did anything happen while you were gone?
Oh no, everything's fine. Thank God. I feel quite uneasy here at the factory. I'm sure it's some kind of demon.
All right, time to get to work.
Oh, thank you. I've arranged a room for rest a bit. And get to work. The lads will show you the way.
Something's not right. I'm just gonna restart the whole pile process. Curse. Because I gotta get these higher level ones in there. Cool. That's a good one to have. Those are also good to have. Always good to have. That's a waste of my fucking time. Let's see. These are good to have. Those are also good to have. Get another one of those. Okay, so that's a good one to have. But that is better. That is very good to have. That's a good one. There we go. Switch that around. Ugh, I have to keep them busy. Oh, wait, hold up. Cool, new music, great.
Listen, Proshka, can you see the demons at the factory with those demon eyes of yours?
Bah, evil spirits are everywhere. I'm sure we'll meet some at the factory. That doesn't mean we're always the ones to blame.
Well, actually, it usually does.
That's just the way your Khaldoons tell it. Look at me. I'm kindness and fluffiness itself.
True, but before you I saw countless chorts, but none of them were fluffy, if you will.
You just need to get to know them better.
Right.
Wake up, it's done already. Pahom wants you in his office. Are you a new salt cat? All right, I don't have much time. Don't forget to close the door.
The workers that you meet seem to be scared, even in these early hours. You try to start a conversation, but as soon as you mention the disappearances, they cross themselves and quickly scurry away. In the factory office, you meet Pahom.
Ah, Vasilisa, come. I'll show you the factory. It's quite big. Quite a fortune we have here. Salt, as you see. But you can go anywhere with me. First, we will visit the pump. Alexei used to work there. Then we will visit the salt oven. Pyotr went missing there. We can go to the storehouse. A demon was seen there that night. Are you ready to go? Or do you want to ask something?
Let's see.
What happened to Alexei in the pump tower?
He was the first to disappear. Happened on the
Make sure we
first
get all
night
the
we struck
information
Brian.
and what
He
not
was working
before
then.
we move.
Haven't heard of him since. Maybe they will tell you something new. Are you ready to go? Or do you want to ask something?
What did you see near the salt box?
We tried to track the culprit down. We saw a shadow. But it was far. Trishka called out to it.
They
It
usually
was
always
here.
only appear in
Are you ready to
shadows,
go?
though.
Or do you want to ask something?
Tell me about Pyotr.
He was gathering salt from the Tsidin that night.
Sitting?
There wasn't any brine at first, so we started cooking later. They'll tell you more in the salt oven. Are you ready to go? Or do you want to ask something?
I understand.
go.
Time for me to go.
Go check over here first. See what's up, what's happening.
A tall silhouette of a brine pump tower appears before you. It seems to hang over the factory like a watchtower. A steady hiss of the pump is heard from it.
Hey, Ivan, come over here. This is our piping master, an expert in drilling.
Ah, Pahom. Who did you bring?
A Noah from Cherdin.
A mechanic.
She's going to help us find Alexei.
So that's why her head is uncovered. Huh, are you out of your mind? Bringing Khaldoons to the factory?
Hey, mind who you're talking to. Show her Alexei's.
So we've been working here for years, breaking our backs, just so you could bring witches around, right? What are you listening to her for? She probably doesn't know anything. Listen, pretty girl. Do you at least know what do we do on this tower?
What is this wooden tower used for? Keep salt here just like in the barn.
See what I'm talking?
How would she know about